Welcome back, friends, to HitaTalk. This is your girl, Hita, and I am on another adventure. This time I'm in downtown St. Paul here at the Amsterdam Bar and Hall. If you're still catching up on Season 1, I'll let you see what all the excitement is about. But today is Episode 1 of Season 2, and I got a special guest inside waiting, so let's not keep him or her waiting. Come on in, let's see what they have to say. Friends, well, today we are diving into our first episode of Season 2 with the beautiful soul, the concert aficionado, the music guru, the collaborator and supporter of all local and community talent, Miss Anthonia Eboreime.
Thank you. That was an awesome intro.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Great to see you.
It's so good to see you. Yeah, you're an awesome gal. Let's hear a little bit more about you and your background, your roots, your upbringing, and whatever you care to share today.
I moved here. I was born and raised in Nigeria. I moved here about 10 years ago now. Went to junior high school, college here. I went to the U of M, Twin Cities. I'm a proud Gopher.
Woo, woo.
I love the Gophers.
Well, you have progressed a ton since graduating and coming to town, and since you're rooted here, you're obviously a big fan of the Twin Cities and all that it encompasses. What keeps you busy these days?
Everything. I'm always busy, even when I think I'm not. Even though when I'm relaxing, I'm working.
You're only going to 5 shows this week.
Yeah, that's easy. That's a light week.
NBD.
That's a light week. That's a easy week.
I mean, you're not only going to shows because you love it.
Yes.
You're writing.
Yes.
You're supporting with resources.
Yes.
You do a ton of stuff. Like, what is it that sparked this whole motivation to do any of this?
I grew up in a house. I think this is like a cliche music person's answer, but I always grew up around music. Like, my dad loves music. Like, he had all type of records at home, always playing music. So I've always had that love and passion for music. Yeah. I can sing. Depends on the day. But I knew I wasn't going to be
We get a cocktail.
I knew I wasn't going to be a singer. I like to dance, but I'm not a dancer.
Okay.
In the formal sense of it, but I just knew I was going to do something with music, but I didn't know necessarily where what I wanted to do growing up. But moving here to the States just kind of opened my mind and opened me to the possibilities of being able to work with music and work around music. So that
is such a beautiful thing, because you can exercise that in whatever capacity you want.
Absolutely.
You can. It's so multifaceted.
Very.
You can go to shows. You can be a part of the production. Yep. You can support an artist. You can stay cocooned with your sweatpants and hot chocolate and write about it, which is amazing.
Yeah. I do all of those things.
You can karaoke in your living room, whatever. I do that in the car.
Yeah.
I sound like Beyonce in the car.
You remember that one time we had a sing-off at Denny's? Oh, that was a good night.
Yes.
That was a good night.
We were singing...
it was Was it Usher? Usher always takes me there, so it was probably Usher.
We tweeted him.
Yeah.
And never heard back, but it doesn't matter.
I love Usher.
Yeah, I do too. We'll bust out in a song a little bit later.
Possibly.
Well, let's talk about your brand. Let's talk about your baby, your project, TLO, the Litestyle Observer. Why do you call it the Litestyle instead of the lifestyle?
I like the idea of, like I said, lifestyle, but I felt like I knew and followed a lot of blogs that had lifestyle in it. So I was like, I'll just change it from life to light. And I was like, I'll call it the Litestyle Observer. I put the observer part of it because I like to call myself a bold introvert. People don't believe that I'm an introvert. I really am an introvert. I like to stay at home in my sweats and watch Netflix all week. If I could, I would. But I put observer there because that's what I like to do, is go and watch and observe and see how things are going, if they're going good or bad. I like to let people know what it is that I saw at a show, at an event, good, bad, and in between. I want people to know.
So there's a lot of moving parts to TLO.
Absolutely.
What is it that TLO really encompasses? The Litestyle Observer has so many moving parts, but what is like the meat of what you do?
The meat of what I do is, I want to say marketing is the meat of what I do. And either end of the marketing, the starting of it or the executing of it or the final stages of it. It's really marketing. I like to be a resource to the Twin Cities and let them know about a lot of things that are going on, like concerts, most especially shows, events, a lot of artists do a lot of like pop-up events. I get a lot of those information ahead of time, so I like to share it, because who doesn't want to go to those things, and who doesn't want their event to be well attended?
Yep.
So I like to share all those resources. I think every day I make it a point to share a lot of events that are going on within the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, everywhere, and just so that people will have a list of things to choose from depending on where they stay, where their friends are, what they're in the mood for. I kind of just put it all out there, put all the information out there so that people can have a great time.
All right, so you support hip-hop artists, you support dance, you like karaoke, but what is your, like, one or two favorite genres?
That's a little question. Why are you asking me all these complicated questions that you know I don't have a yes or no? Oh my God. I think if you follow me on my social media platforms, you would see that I listen to and I tweet about a lot of hip hop, a lot of Afrobeat music, because I'm Nigerian. I listen to a lot of Nigerian artists. People don't know that I like a lot of like indie rock. I like a lot of I'm loving electronic music right now. Like, you have no idea.
Really?
I love electronic. And I've been lucky enough to be invited to a lot of like shows for upcoming electronic artists coming to the city. So I'm like super excited to see that.
We're gonna talk festivals a little bit later.
Oh yes,
we
love festivals.
Thing.
Oh yes, but I love electronic music a lot now because it's just something to move, and they're like starting to like do a lot of collaborations with hip-hop artists and R&B artists, so it's like a genre bending and genre collab, and I'm loving it. I'm just loving it.
Woo. Well, you've done a lot in the last couple of years.
I have.
And you're not slowing down anytime soon.
No.
What is your hope and dream, either with TLO or your career? What do you want to gain? Where are you going?
I think what is next for me is I can see myself doing artist management.
Okay.
Artist management or marketing and PR stuff for artists.
Okay.
I can see me doing tour management as well, being a tour manager for an artist or within a label. And I can also see myself doing production. I've been to enough shows. I've been a part of a lot of shows and festivals enough to know what makes the show run and what makes things go.
Well,
so
you know, behind the scenes,
absolutely.
Then going to the show is almost the easy part.
Oh yeah.
But you put the work in to know
most
what's
definitely.
behind.
So I will not mind doing some tour production and music festival productions. That'd be fun.
TLO Empire. I think we're onto something here.
That'd be lovely. That'd be awesome.
Women on a mission
yes,
is my thing. So we could chat all day. Yeah. Where can people find you, follow you, support you, learn more about you and your work?
You can find me on Twitter at The Litestyle, Facebook, Instagram, The Litestyle Observer, Snapchat, The Litestyle Observer.
And your website.
On my website,
kind
of course, the bulk of it, The Litestyle Observer.
Thank you so much for chatting with
so
us.
Fun.
Oh my
Catching
gosh.
up and talking.
You guys need to follow this chick. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna have some trivia here in just a moment.
Yes.
All right, girl. We're in the hot seat.
Yes.
You ready for this?
Hopefully.
Actually, we're in the green room over at Amsterdam. If
yes.
you guys haven't been to the green room here, this is actually pretty cool.
It's pretty open.
One of my favorite things about this place is that some of the walls are chalk. You can write on them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just sitting here in the hot seat because it's time for HitaTalk trivia.
Yeah.
I'm so corny, but I have a couple of questions. I want to see if you know.
I hope I know the answer.
Girl, I think you will.
I hope so.
I tried to think of some that were harder, but.
Okay.
All right, off the top. Can you name 3 U.S. music festivals?
Oh, yeah.
I know. Come on.
3. I would say Soundset. I would say Eau Claire's, and I would say The Roots Picnic because I went to all 3 this year.
You have 3 favorites. So you just been to 3 of them?
I've been to 3 of them.
Have you been to Coachella?
No, not yet. I might do it next year.
All right. So you won that first one. Speaking of music festivals, this is tough, but you probably will get it because you're smart. How many people go to at least one U.S. music fest each year? How many people go to at least one?
At least one?
Yeah.
I want to say...
Should I give you 3 options?
Yes, please. Give me 3 options.
I'm sitting here like looking at the answer.
Damn.
Okay, 14.7 million,
okay.
32 million, or 38.8 million.
I'll go with the first answer.
14.7?
Yeah.
It's actually 32 million.
What?
32 million people
That is great.
go to at least. It is great.
Yeah, because I know a lot of my friends don't like. They think I'm crazy because I love going to festivals. So
No.
I'm like,
Well, a festival could be a half day, a full day, a weekend.
Yeah. A week.
A week.
If you're doing South by, it's a week.
Yeah. Which a lot of local artists that have been a part of.
Oh yeah.
A few festivals. Soundside is huge, and obviously our local peeps have been part of South by Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. All right, so let's switch gears to local talent. Which Minnesota artist recently co-hosted the MTV Music Awards red carpet?
Oh, Lizzo.
Lizzo, our
Yeah,
girl.
shout out to Lizzo.
Hey, bonus question:
Yes.
Who was her co-host?
DJ Khaled
Hello.
and Charlamagne the God.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she knows more than I do. The guys that kind of hosted at the desk for the MTV Awards were
Key and
hilarious.
Peele.
They are hilarious. Moving along, since you are 2 out of 3,
Three, yeah.
I'm trying to stump you, but you're pretty good. All right, so what Minnesota local artist was named the 2014 Best Hip Hop Artist according to City Pages?
2014.
2014 is 2 years
Girl,
ago.
you throwing it back?
I have to. Come on now.
I would say, was it Toki?
It wasn't Toki.
Okay.
He has won a lot of accolades,
Yeah,
though.
yes.
Okay, so this artist recently did a project with Kanye West.
Oh, Alan Kingdom. Alan.
2014 Best Hip
Wow,
Hop Artist.
2014.
Yes.
It was that.
And
Wow.
he's done huge things in the last 2 years.
Alan's amazing.
He's amazing.
He has great things ahead of him.
Do you know Alan?
Alan's cool.
First name basis over here.
I don't know him. I know who he is, but
I was like, I follow his
that's
Twitter.
his name. His name is Alan. No
Oh,
first name.
Alan.
Bitch.
Pretty
No.
soon we'll be bowing down to you.
Oh,
Miss.
no,
Come see me in the green room.
No.
You're so
I've heard
sweet.
nice things about him.
Well, I've heard nice things and know nice things about
thank
you.
you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Anthonia from
Thank
the
you for having
Litestyle
me.
Observer.
Have fun.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
You guys need to check her out at the LitestyleObserver.com. We'll post that link in her social media below. And speaking of social media, don't forget to follow HitaTalk using the hashtag HitaTalk and subscribe to my YouTube. We'll see you at the next adventure. Peace out.